Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hornets Only run. Tonight we're going to be doing the Torah Saga, as well as at least getting through mission 14. I don't know if we'll get to Farbanti, but whatever. So anywho, our first mission is going to be an unexpected visitor. Bum-bum.
Hey, Alex. I've almost finished writing the summary for the report.
Perfect.
I'm still unconvinced. So here's a question for you, Alex. How can we do this without killing 3 strikes?
Fencer still hasn't recovered?
He has, but the doctor won't let him fly.
Just as much.
How much longer are you gonna make me wait?
Who's the self-important stiff?
Here, and he really is quite important.
We're connected. Ready now, sir.
I'm Brigadier General Howard Clemens. I'm in charge of this operation. Our objective is to capture an advanced submarine in harbor at Artiglio. The port of Artiglio and the surrounding oil facilities were mostly destroyed by another air operation.
Oh, that port. Seems like such a long time ago.
You've been there? However, Erusian forces repaired the facilities and used them to resupply and maintenance a massive submarine.
I apologize ahead of time if I'm not going to be as talkative.
This
But
submarine is? If you guess
My
495
God.
meters, you're right. It also has a
Still
width
got
of
that.
116 meters, with a submerged displacement of 810,000 tons. It's a
heartburn.
supersized nuclear
stuff
submarine powered by
that's
2
been
liquid
going
metal-cooled
on, so.
reactors.
I guess it really is huge. So who's the quiz show host?
Excuse me.
OIA analyst from Advanced Weapons Analysis.
Why isn't he here?
Because he doesn't need to be. He can perform his analysis at his home office.
Ha! We've got ourselves an armchair detective.
Continue.
I've come to call this super submarine the Alicorn. The Alicorn is a submarine, and yet it can stage aircraft operations like a carrier.
Yeah,
It
the
also boasts some serious firepower with its 2 main railguns.
we're still going to be
The
doing
range is over
Hornets.
400 kilometers.
Real monster if there ever was one.
We should have, including this one, just 2 more episodes of the Hornets.
Furthermore, it can approach underwater, with
then
aircraft and
we
railguns
will,
can attack outside the enemy's range. It has an unusual history befitting such a ship.
Be
It was
going
launched
into the
4 years
European
ago.
run, because that's
However,
what you guys
it went
voted for.
MIA on a sea trial after being outfitted. It was later found at the bottom of the ocean by chance, and of the 356 crewmen, 330 were rescued. Here's the question. For how many days was the Alicorn underwater? It was 698 days.
Whoa. They were down there 2 years?
They were on the seafloor at 15 degrees.
So why are they deploying it to the front lines now?
I suspect it has to do with the loss of an arsenal bird in the IRBM cluster.
Huh. Okay. So we just blow up the thing?
We capture it. Don't make me repeat myself.
I
We've
still
had
say we
reports
should
from
just
local
sink
sources
it.
that there are weapons of mass destruction aboard the Alicorn.
Source.
If we can secure that evidence, we'll gain advantage in the peace negotiations post-war.
The Ocean Navy has dispatched a fleet, including a landing ship, to capture the Alicorn. Our mission is to secure air superiority and protect this assault and capture task force.
we take too long, they'll scuttle the sub. The fleet will commence its actions while we seize the skies.
Wouldn't it be risky to bring the fleet in before we secure air superiority?
That is none of your concern.
So basically, you're putting our fleet in danger for political gains.
Pretty much.
They should have taught how to address superiors in boot camp.
An EW squadron will be deployed. Their ESM will be a valuable asset. Stay within their range, and you'll have a significant advantage over your enemies. The ETA for the EW aircraft is the same as HL.
Only Strider Squadron will sort you.
Well, I have to sit this one out.
Wait, Wiseman, you're not coming?
I'll be assisting the Brigadier General at HQ.
This is by no means a difficult mission. Your squadron commander's absence shouldn't change that.
Okay. You see nothing suspicious here. Hello, Sly. Welcome to the stream. So, we're gonna be doing... Oh, flying... He's fine. The Echo Top Gun version. With... Excuse me. The AMRAAMs. Yeah, I apologize ahead of time for any gassy noises I make. Heartburn.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
All right.
It's a requiem. Set off as soon as we're ready.
Spot the pro tag.
Here we go. Do it with a bang. Understood. Shit. What's up? Friendly aircraft and EW aircraft will arrive 5 minutes late. What? Retreat and wait for backup. Retreat not authorized. Gain air superiority at once.
Treat not authorized.
Trigger, what now?
You know this is gonna cost you extra, right?
Trigger's already kicked off the game.
We're going in. After trigger.
All aircraft engage. Weapons free. Sir, you didn't tell us there was a change in the HO. We are hot shot for the last 5-10. Being outnumbered is tougher than I thought.
Check your traffic, keep shooting.
Shit. Do it with a bang.
Come on. There you go.
I'm in position. He's mine. Let's get this squared away. Strata 1, target acquired.
There you are, you little bastard.
Down quite a few, but haven't even made a dent.
Shut up. You see trigger coming.
Well, he doesn't talk much, but fine. Here we go. You sure? Our man Trigger was an absolute monster just now. I don't need no Wiseman to fly.
Then prove it, count.
Righto.
Oh, missile spam is so much fun. Well, to be honest, this is not as bad as Mercenary on Project
Combat
Mountain.
experience than we do.
Hello, Astrid. Welcome back.
Trigger, I'm seeing advanced stealth fighters.
Yeah, the
Highly capable planes.
the front moved south fairly quickly. So I'm in the clear now.
Pushing back hard. Trigger shot down at SU-57. Strata 1, target acquired. Yes, EW aircraft and Drake squadron are here. I didn't think you'd get her so quickly.
Box 3.
The EW aircraft have strong ESM on board. It can improve your dogfighting capabilities by enhancing missile range, homing, and more. Missile launched. I can target at the moment I try to close in on their ships. They're only human. They'll tire out soon enough. Behind the enemy.
Only human, huh?
Drake squadron, follow me. I'll show you how the pros do it. Copy that. Show us what you got. He's just getting started. Strata 1, missile away. Strike 1, engaging. Strike 3, engaging. Aim for the one our friendly's forced down. That would have been way too close if it wasn't for Trigger.
I'm a strange real protagonist.
ESM.
I am more than human.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
These guys are well trained.
Trigger, take out enemies away from our fleet too. Take control of the entire airspace.
Yes! This is the air combat I've been waiting for. Closing in on me. Don't really care about this stuff. It's just one good fight, huh? Missile hit. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Going up! Going up!
Breaking away. I'm on his back. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
There we go. Yeah, of the two guns in this game,
SM range.
the American one, the rapid fire one, that one is much better than the other, the Russian European one. Let me be honest, I don't know if anyone actually does prefer that one.
Their rings are thinning. At last, we're light at the end of the tunnel. Continue with your mission. Are you sure? Damn sure. It's 3 strikes. Hostile lockout, you Strider 1. Multiple aircraft approaching this airspace. They're Harriers.
There's a
Attack our
Harriers.
fleet must be stopped.
All right. Welcome. Leave the enemy ships to our bird. Hold until enemy aircraft are in range. So, is this the meeting place for pilots replaced by UAV intercessors? This is it. This is the battlefield I've been craving. I don't even have time for a snack on this operation.
Just wait. I'll get you a break in a second.
Thanks. Missile away. Box 2.
Since it doesn't seem like anyone has come up with a new call sign for Carolina in about a week, I think I'll set up a poll after the stream with the in the Discord for my Ace Combat 8 version of Carolina. No one's suggested a new call sign in over a week, so I figured, well, all the suggestions have been made.
Target shot down.
Well, I'm gonna set up the 5
Box 2. Targeting gun range.
prominent ones: Ranger, Firecracker, Spitfire, Shepherd, and whatever the 5th one was. I'll have that on a poll, and I'll let that one go for a while, and you can vote for your favorites. And whichever one wins is her call sign.
Landing ship is to be considered hostile. Set it as your target.
Roger. Set primary target to hostile landing ship pilot.
Our target is the captain of the
Yeah, I am not going to be choosing the call sign because That is not how you get a call sign. It is given to you.
Detecting hostile barrage jamming. They brought EW aircraft. I'm displaying
So I'm going to be
the
lore
radars.
accurate with that.
I should have switched with Lanza.
Now I have one that I kind of hope would win.
See that? They can't move to attack enemy ships. Hey, bro. Catch me if you can. Keep your eyes on three strikes. You might learn a thing or two. Roger.
Trigger took down the enemy EW aircraft. Missile away.
We're past the third checkpoint. We're halfway there. Something's happened to all ships. Change formation. Full speed ahead. Move in front of the landing ship puppet. We're going to be their shield. You see that?
Hi, Floof. Welcome to Scram.
Nice kill count. We'll go over that.
Hail Hydrate. Okay.
Righto. Thanks, Trigger.
All aircraft be advised. Enemy strike fighters are on the approach. They're fullbacks. Definitely faster than the ones before.
Pose a serious threat. Take them down.
Righto. Trigger, let's get this done quick.
Box 3.
Missile's not homing in properly.
When in range of enemy jammers, missile lock-on and homing capabilities are reduced. All enemy EW aircraft confirmed destroyed.
That's good news. Shit, that's bad news. You mean our lost EW aircraft? Or how three strikes is with us? I'm hit!
Missile.
SIS, target enemy aircraft.
Chaff and flash are completed.
Box 3.
Missile launched.
That's it. Trigger splashed a fighter.
Target eliminated. Go to work.
Looks like we'll have that beast captured in no time.
They'll be happy to see us. It's been 2 years at the bottom of the ocean. I don't want to go back to that.
Come on. Hey, Gio. Welcome to Scram.
I'll kill you.
All aircraft be advised. 2 bogies on the approach.
Yeah, having played Borderlands 3 with Floof recently, I don't know if it's the same voice actress, but Scream sounds a lot like Tyrene Calypso.
I like the way you think. Who's seen on my tail? Taking fire! Idiot, ignore the erosions. Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you weren't my brother.
How about dumbass? Oh wait, no, that's my call sign. Never mind. Numbnuts.
What do you mean?
There are no more reinforcements. They must be hostile. You are clear to engage. Don't hesitate.
Die. Get that bitch. Get him. I'm gonna throw you up so bad.
Are you though?
It hit me, damn it. The bastard hit me. Shit. Scream. Pulling out. God damn it. I will have you. You will die. What? Hey, what are you doing? Am I hearing things? No, I hear it too.
Hey, Sly, does the... Charlie bit me. Welcome, Byman. Sly, does the wiki have the voice actors for the Mimic Twins?
Now, focus on the mission at hand.
Locked on.
I only have 9
Got a lock.
AMRAMs left.
Missile away. Missile hit.
I need to save them for the next wave of flankers. Nicole goes. Okay.
Target acquired.
I'll IMDb her after the mission. I don't think it's Tyrene, but she sounds an awful lot like Tyrene.
All aircraft. If you want to make it, take advantage of Enchanter's support.
Enchanter just exploded. God damn it.
God damn it, I lost an enchanter. Because Drake Squadron couldn't handle the job.
Strider 1, missile launched.
And again, my wingmen only follow me instead of
We're detecting
playing zone.
teams around the sub.
Tyrene Calypso from Borderlands 3.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Kevin Mimic
Strider
Squadron.
1, missile launched.
Yeah. It also allows me the opportunity to guilt-free shoot down the SU-47. Are you saying you hate the 47? I hate the asymmetry of it. Tyrene's voiced by L. Okay. I didn't think Scream and Tyrene were the same actress, but they must have similar vocal registers, because... Well, given what probably happened was Tyrene was her first major role, and everyone hated her. Like, not like a Handsome Jack sort of thing where it's like, oh yeah, we love to hate this character. No. Troy and Tyrene Calypso are easily the worst characters in Borderlands because of how infuriating they are to the player. So it's not the actor's fault. It was just the way that they were written. So, yeah. She probably hasn't gotten any more roles because of just how poorly written Tyrene was. Like, the level of hate sink that Borderlands players have for the Calypso twins, the most comparable to Ace Combat / Project Wingman would either be Crimson One or Suleimani or Markov. Like, those are characters we just hate. Not because they're well written, not because they're evil, they are just so goddamn infuriating that you just want them to go away and never come back again.
Fox 2.
Strider 1 splashed the bandit.
1 minute remaining.
Strider 1 splashed the bandit.
I'm almost Winchester on missiles.
Target acquired. Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Suleimani. I actually like Suleimani better than Crimson One, because at least his obsession, like, he has a bit more of a backstory. Now, granted, it's not, I mean, it's not good, well written at all, but it's better than Crimson One, which says only bad things about Crimson One.
Puffin, this is Lancaster. Enemy's resistance is dwindling, and we've almost secured air superiority.
Puffin copy. Commencing capture operation.
If it wasn't for the stupid dogfight mode requirement in Assault Horizon for the Markov fights, I might have tolerated him a lot more.
Took longer than I expected. I'll be leaving now. You take command from here on.
90% file mission until he's done talking. That's how Ace Combat does plot armor in general. Mihai has that. Markov has that. Pixie has that. So it's not unique to Suleimani.
Alicorn fired on her with the railguns. The landing ship's on fire. It's gonna sink.
And by that I mean, true, Pixie wasn't as obnoxious with it. Neither was Mihai to some degree. Oh no, granted, he does it the worst. I'm just saying, That has been a trend in Ace Combat for a while. I even think Dijon and Reyna, and basically Ace 3 final bosses, have the same thing, where you can't actually kill them until all the script is done. Dijon mustard and Naito Ravenno.
Target's destruction confirmed.
Yeah, having finished 3, I don't regret playing it. It can be frustrating at times. Other times, I can see where certain elements got their start there and then were later refined. Clown Taurus. Yeah. I think it suits him. I thought about turning it back off, but eh. But 3, gameplay-wise, is definitely a step back from 2 in terms of just fun. A lot of the innovations that had, like the 3D model so you can actually look around your aircraft, I did appreciate. I like the fact that they kind of brought in proto special weapons, which were later refined in the later games. But Ace 3 feels like
They never would have taken such actions if they didn't know.
They have a spy.
a kind of play your own movie or anime movie with a little bit of gameplay here and there to make sure you're still paying attention. Which means it's probably the most Metal Gear Solid of all the games, or at least closest to Guns of the Patriot. But that's why I think it's a step backwards gameplay-wise from Ace 2.
Another question, Alex.
Ace 2 had the more in-depth missions.
What is his goal?
The snappier flight model.
21 likely targets. The number of main routes.
Wrong.
So I had more fun playing 2 than 3. That said, I did like the branching stories of
Alex,
3.
Can you be more sensory?
What do you mean?
And the world building. Like 2 doesn't have much of a story. It's rebels have taken over the continent. We're hiring you to deal with them.
No good.
Go shoot them down.
All right.
Oh yeah, Ace, and I think Sly kind of pointed out, but Ace 4 is essentially a soft reboot of the series, but without retconning away what came before. You know,
Good.
Ace 4 was the refinement of most of the innovations from 3. It brought back the more arcadey and snappy flight model and weapons of Ace 2. And
That's correct, or is it?
kind of refined the storytelling and world building of 3 as well. So no, yeah, Ace 4. Like I know a lot of people say that the early one, the best early one was 2. No, the first one that got pretty much all of it right was 4. To start the trend of having a rivalry squadron story, I believe so. Yes. Well, 3 kind of did. Not with squadrons, but with pilots. But, yeah, 4 had the first major rival ace squadron. Excuse me. I love heartburn.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your
I'm not.
hypothesis and mission parameters from the past,
I know I did a
I ran a precision combat
tier list of all the ace games that I've played.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
My first
Did I do something to tick you off?
played 4 Yellow Squadron.
3. Captain
Jolly
Torres
Jack.
is a
Yeah, no,
celebrity.
So the value.
the rival ace squadron is
What about this
a
one?
good invention.
4.
It just sucks that 5 kind of dropped the ball on that one.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this.
Yeah, I get what it was going for, but
This is 3 strikes data before
Ofnir and Grabic was better utilized in the story than the actual missions. They call him Grabic.
The Erusian military
I've always
gathered
called
with
them that.
remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from.
Because
the
that's how I
North.
heard.
This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel
Originally on the
you'll also be
CRT,
joining them.
when I played 5, I heard Grabic.
Alicorn's former crew have been
I think they were saying Grabac,
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weapons.
but
From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't.
it's also my
care
Midwestern
Would I be authorized to
accent,
speak first,
Grabark.
sir?
When we're done,
Yeah, my Midwestern
here's your mission. LRSSG is
Kansas
Radio Anchorhead.
accent
Carry
is
out
not going to
airstrikes
let
on
me
Anchor
say
Bay
that
to the north
very
and
well.
Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is a Rouge
Grabic.
territory. Delay
If I
hostile
cared more about
sortie,
them, Sly, I'd probably make a better
make your way in and snoop
attempt
around.
to pronounce them
Small sword.
correctly.
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got
It doesn't help that they're
We've given you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here.
forgetful
Set up
to
multiple
begin
return
with.
lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that,
Sure, Zero
we
has
just
to
need a
rival.
couple of pilots who will stick to my orders.
Yeah,
We don't need an ace to succeed.
Zero does have a specific rival.
Brigadier General,
That is
He's
all.
been with you the entire game.
let me share the career
But
of
you only
Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn.
face him
Does anyone know
at
how
the
people
end.
hailed him?
Pixie.
A bit unfair to provide us with
Besides
next to no
Pixie.
hints, don't you think?
Besides Pixie, I have no idea, but Pixie is
The hero
definitely
of
your
Pearl
rival
Harbor is the answer.
in
He was the captain of the battleship Tangier at the time of the Continental War.
in Zero.
It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
The game basically,
He was
I
able
mean,
to
he
bring most of his
blatantly
crew home
says
with
it.
accurate damage control, precise
We're
information
opposite
for
sides of the same coin.
Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to
Guess
underwater
what
is
would be the
unusual.
cannon squadron
However,
cannon?
consider its reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary.
Canonically, Cypher fought them all.
It'll
be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more.
It is impossible to have a truly canon playthrough of Zero in the campaign mode. You'll have to do it via free mission because canonically, Cypher fights all the squadrons. And there's not really a way you can do that in main campaign. I'm still looking up my tier list. It's on my phone somewhere. It's buried under all the frickin' memes that I find hilarious. Or, you know, cool airplane pictures. Not that one. Well, crap. Oh, I might have to make a new one. 'Cause I can't find it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can figure or can guess what. Oh wait, here it is. Yep, found it. Yeah, if I had to make any choice or any changes, I would probably. No, I'd keep it the same. There's no real evidence that's canon. It's just a common working theory. They've got cutscenes, or they got interviews for all the squadron ace leaders. So, until I'm provided hard evidence saying to the contrary, Cypher fought them all. I called sorcerer and wizard at the same time. Oh, good God. But yeah, Zero is Schrodinger's canon. When I get to the canon run for Zero, I will do the best I can to do what I think psychologically Cypher's path would be. He would start out, since I peg Cypher as very young, like PJ young. 17. He starts off as a knight. Then he gets corrupted by all the easy money and goes full merc. Well, not necessarily supreme merc, but into the merc area. And then after Hofnug and the betrayal of Pixie, he becomes jaded and horrified. He can no longer be the idealistic knight he once was, but he can no longer be the merc that he's become. So he decides that he's going to end the war as quickly and as efficiently as possible. And he ends as a soldier. I think it was Cross that actually kind of... Because originally I was merc to soldier, but it was Cross that kind of said no, he'd probably have or be a knight at first, you know, wide-eyed idealism. That made a lot of sense to me. All right, we're going with the hold on. Can be noted that Golem 1 fought all squadrons a different way each time due to how someone reacted. Possibly, I don't know. But we're gonna do this livery. Avalanche. Because I love Ameria. We'll start with the harpoon, Then we'll head to the railgun. You never got it's an Xbox exclusive. Yeah. I wish support the American meal. They are. That is my favorite part of 6 is your allied NPCs and how they keep coming back, and that they also support each other. Hopefully, Ross, you'll be able to play 6 on PC eventually. And I'm not talking about the Zinnia. I'm talking about the Recomp. If that gets going, then hopefully you'll be able to play it. Mission 12 stands out so much to me because... Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. Where you're constantly dodging missiles and you don't have time to really get on any Estevakian tail because there's like hundreds of Typhoons and 2 AWACS. And when all hope seems lost, you hear Windhover saying, Garuda team, I'm here for you. And then you just start hearing the other allies pop in on the radio. And then you see your support bar go from nothing all the way to full. As just an entire air wing of blue blips on your radar scream in from the return line. And then that also cues the music change to Fires of Liberation. The Grace Maria leitmotif. This guy can show Longcaster how to eat a burger. I don't think you can.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I don't think anyone can show Longcaster how to eat a burger because Longcaster is a connoisseur of burgers.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
Reassign
Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
reassign Skykeeper to Antarctica. Stricken team felt more like rival Grace Maria than rival. I can see that.
Nice trigger. No way to move it yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners. All right, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This will make things easier later. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Missile launched. There's some fuel. What's order? Box 2. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Clemens.
Righto.
Clemens, your favorite patsy.
They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Those newly online ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload. Dockyard base taking damage from airstrike.
Love you just as much as Faust. Oh my god. Alright.
Destroyer Calypso
Faust is 2B having a Torres complex. Faust, it's not 2B. It's FAN. FAN was the one that wrote Faust as basically Torres, but crazier.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up. We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft.
Clown provided a very weak defense.
Make your landing check.
Osea did investigate. It was the IUN that didn't want to. Because it was an IUN operation, and they wanted a scapegoat for the fact that their operation got the Osean, well, the beloved former Osean president killed. So they wanted a scapegoat as fast as possible. Osea, on the other hand, wanted to get to the bottom of what happened to things. They just rolled with the IUN's decision at first because... Bats for like it, probably. Because, they just...
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Oh, yeah, no. Rescue was... It was doomed from the start. Oh, I am pissed about Brownie too.
Yes, sir. Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship. Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. One contact with the second platoon. Their contact is replaced. Half our forces left. We gotta shoot at him to shut him up. They're taking out our radar and FCA. We have no way of firing back. Vehicles crippled in one damage. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go. Yeah, we're all going through it together. How more ships are either in soak or stalled? Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Missile. Missile.
Taking heavy return fire from moving ships.
Missile.
I'm not bailing yet.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in his room. General, certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Possibly, but I don't know how much more worse you can get than dying.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Target confirmed down. Samuel Privigon, Russia's naval stratagem will lose its edge. How many ships in port are still up? Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
It's been stashed as Brownie though. Could have been entire. Possibly. Although, actually no. I think I know where you're going with Fusion. No. Because Mihai would have found his original target, Trigger, and we would have driven him off.
Wiped out most of their forces in the urban areas. I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu.
Because canonically, Trigger was winning in Yinchi, and he was still in an F-16 at that point. Still the UAVs to worry about, yeah. And in Yinchi there was lightning you had to worry about. And at least in Choppenberg, you had Golem and Mage to help.
They must have scrambled without changing weaponry.
Whereas in Yinchi, all you had to keep the others off of you was Tabloid. Oh yeah, there's also mountains in Yinchi. So, I think it was actually better for Mihai that Skykeeper sent Brownie and Gargoyle to fight him, because it prevented him from finding Trigger. So the Earth has never lost a dogfight. This is true. Yeah, but that was due to his ego.
Sending coordinates. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
Yeah, and Tabloid engaged Sol 2 and 3 in a Mirage in the same weather conditions that Trigger took on Mihai in an F-16. Tabloid is easily one of the, at least in story, one of the best wingmans we have. And Tabloid did not deserve to get a bridge dropped on him.
Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
It doesn't matter that he's Belkin. He's not, he's clearly not the Belkins that are trying to start wars. Yeah, it's possible Grimm might have been ethnically Belkin, because I think he came from Hirelark, which is North Osea, aka South Belka. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, he's definitely up there. I still say one of the most badass Belkin pilots is Eric Hillenbrand, because after getting shot down, he's like, no, I'm getting back up there. War's over, I'm still getting back up there, but you won't be able to shoot anybody down. I don't care. I'll teach people how to fly civilian. I just want to fly. I'm in it for the love of the of flight. And out of all the interviews that you have with the other ace leaders, he's happy. He's like very happy. He does not regret his lot in life at all.
It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000.
Yeah.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check.
No, Zakale, I agree. Tabloid is definitely up there in badass aces. Do not get me wrong. I'm just saying, don't count out Hillenbrand either.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Excellent. Salvation. The death of a bullion is a necessity.
Analysis shows a projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why we need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I'm in that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, AA gun destroyed. 5 minutes remaining. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Locked on target.
Missile.
Hostile has a lock. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Missile.
Bandit on your 6. Missile is closing. Strider 1, break. Impact, now.
Missile.
We're playing tag with a bomb.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Target destroyed.
Picture it.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Anti-air gun eliminated.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Scratch 1.
This one's mine. Target confirmed down.
Avalanche, drive.
Here's Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, in charge of the Erusian Navy.
Strider 1.
Well, would have been, actually.
Strider 1. Bandit splashed. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
That's easy for you to say. Picture it.
Yeah.
Get a lock.
Holding off 2 Su-30s
Hostile aircraft detected.
in a mirage, in a thunderstorm, in a canyon. 2 on 1? Yeah, no, that is a very badass feat.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrico gone. His vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
3 minutes remaining. Target eliminated.
They have a lock on me.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Firing railgun. Target is down.
Nice training class finish. Big reason why.
Taking fire.
Yeah, no, that Zakhail's right. In World War II, unlike the Japanese,
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
when our pilots achieved a certain amount of kills, like they got to be a double or a triple ace, we pulled them home.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds
All right,
to
so
contact.
seen a bit. Yeah, we pulled them home because we wanted to
Detecting enemy air reinforcement
have them
radar.
teach our new pilots. So American rookies, when they first got into combat, they actually had a lot more on-hands training and applicable training than their Axis counterparts,
Maintain course to return for resupply.
especially in the Pacific theater, because the Japanese tend to have their aces
Strider 1.
on the front lines until they died.
Make your landing check.
Which means, yeah, their aces are getting a lot more kills, but once they're dead, all their knowledge, all their skills, all their tips and tricks die with them. And the rookies have a much harder time making it to ace.
Locked on target. Fox 2.
Locked on bandit.
Missile hit. Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Target is down.
Ow. Yeah. I actually kind of got into a heated discussion with someone about the MEBF 109 being a the inspiration for the TIE Fighter. And the dude was like, oh no, the 109 was great. It's like, yeah, in the 1930s. But in the 1940s, it was extremely limiting. It had almost no range. It had almost no, or it eventually had firepower in terms of caliber, but to do that, it had to sacrifice the airframe. And even then, it couldn't carry much ammo. Yeah, the 0 and the 109s are ties. But no, that one guy, I don't know what he went by, or she, I don't know. I only saw text, so who knows. But they were very adamant that, you know, the 109 was one of the best aircraft in Europe. I'm like, no. I can name at least 5 that were better. The de Havilland Mosquito, the P-51D Mustang, the P-38 Lightning, P-47 Thunderbolt, Supermarine Spitfire, Hawker Hurricane, P-51 massively outclassed anything. Yeah, same with the P-47. But I think a lot of people kind of sleep on the de Havilland Mosquitoes. But anyway, yeah, Count does have a good arc. I will grant that he actually does get hit in the head with the character development stick. I appreciate that. The P-51 the Delta variant. That one did have the Merlin engine, and that allowed it to, with wing tanks, fly all the way to Berlin and back to London, meaning that our bombers could be escorted all the way. Which is when the head of the Luftwaffe was like, I can't do that. We lost. Ow.
That's a hit. We got the bat. Take that, asshole.
That's very effective. This mission not only willing to go 2 against the 2 A cells. It's 47 shots willing to put himself in danger just to let Trigger kill one of them. Yeah. Too bad in Mission 14 he loses that character development, but that was because 14 was written before the Torres saga. I'd almost feel bad for you screaming feeling so fun. Sorry, cycle. The key word there is almost.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Okay, since Thievius Raccoonus has said he's going to be...
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Open that, or his channel in a new tab, so I know... Oh yeah, he's live. Wonder if hell is multidimensional. Possibly? I know. First stealth aircraft air device is because they love speedy and make an aircraft. You wanted to make this planet wood. Oh yeah, the Mosquito. Yeah. Now the Mosquito is one of the Allies' best aircraft. It was a great recon fighter. It was a great interceptor. It was a great strike craft fighter bomber. It was a great, just in general, fighter.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This will make things easier later.
General Clem, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going.
Ross, are you referring to Frost? Yep, okay. I think Frost would have ejected if she had the ability to.
For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in under pressure.
Because she's shown that she was able, or she wanted to,
Energy output of
or
the railgun is 500
she ejected the first time we fought her in Midnight Light.
fired at minimum energy trajectory. Range is over 3,000.
Scream, however,
Powerful rail cannon
is crazy.
fired
She
15 guns.
did not want to eject.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
So when Frost didn't eject in
Also, this.
Mission 16 way back, it was probably because she couldn't.
Could have loaded SLBMs.
All right, I gotta go
Loaded
blow my
something
nose. I'll be right
smaller.
back.
Smaller.
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on
Yeah,
dropping
Zakil, that's my entire point. Frost is not crazy.
Here's a question for you. Just exactly
So,
who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist or irregular military.
and she's driven by money, which serves her no purpose in the afterlife.
At all costs.
So, yeah, in way back, she didn't eject because she couldn't eject. Otherwise, she would have. So, yes. I agree with Zakal. Alright, so the final mission of the Taurus saga. She knew she was dead, that's how she will. Yeah, I'm thinking that the prototype not for Atu doesn't have an ejection system.
To everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor.
Also, since it's cordium based,
so you murder him.
It
crude, but
she might have gotten a lethal dose of radiation, which is probably what happened to C1 toward the end of Kings.
Just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when two?
Yeah, she could have also been too injured to survive the ejection. But point stands is that if Frost could have ejected, she would have. See when got enough cordium does turn him orange. Yeah.
No, I still have to finish up here.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties will be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
Spawn's really in top. Building super submarines. But the Alicorn sucks as a submarine, though.
The world shall be horrified by
As far as we know, all of its weapons
only then will they let go of their weapons.
can only be used on the surface. Its railguns especially. It can launch drones from submerged, but we don't really see any submerged missile launchers. We don't know if it has any torpedoes. So it's a sub that sucks at being a sub. The Synfaxi and Rimfaxi were actually better at being subs, because they could operate at full capacity submerged, especially the Rimfaxi. What happened to Frost 7C1? Bullets or missile shrapnel damage the cording reactor, causing it to leak.
It's problem solved.
Someone perhaps poisoning him. Being prototype maybe means Frost didn't get as lethal dose as C1. Every search has come out. Yeah. Oh, it is still classified as a super weapon. I grant you that, Fusion. However, it is a submarine that forgot it's a sub. They leaned too much into battle carrier. I think the Alicorn would have actually been better if it was a surface ship, because they could have up-armored it and given it more anti-air defense. Kind of like the land battleships that we're going to see in Ace 8. Those things are absolutely fucking ridiculous, and I am totally here for it. I want to fight the land battleships, because it's so ridiculous, it's badass.
Then, in the second phase, we narrowed down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sonar beams. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overhead
Well,
on your radar.
in my view, Zakael and Fusion, C1 was dead at Prospero.
A magnetic anomaly detector for this. It'll be on Trigger's plan. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be.
Totally ridiculous, just be the tagline of every case come again. I mean, it would be truth in advertising. But no, my headcanon is that Crimson 1 died over Prospero. There was no sign of ejection. No one on either side said that they saw a shoot. And he would have landed in or around an active volcano, which Machine of the Mantle proves heat convection is a thing in this game, because if you fly into the extractors, you take heat damage. So he's dead. Kings, in my view, is just a nightmare scenario of monarchs. The game story ends with the ceasefire. At least in my opinion. Because while I do like Kings as a fight, it is an interesting, well put together fight. It is not a good story thing. In fact, I view Kings and the tail end of Presidia with C1 there as a player gut punch designed to antagonize the player. It actually has a better story than you might think. Is it kind of generic? Yeah. It's not as good as, say, Zero. But for the fact that it's an indie game, it has a perfectly serviceable story, like Zakale said, up until the very end. Zakale, I'm gonna make a quote. I recognize that Kings is canon as far as the devs are concerned, but given that it's a stupid-ass decision, I reject their decision. Especially since it's likely that there won't be a Project Wingman 2. But now I put the story aspects all on FAN.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunt.
And
oh boy, I'm excited.
FAN, for the most part, did a pretty good job for his first major outing. And in fact, some of the story beats are very good. Consequence of Power is basically like it's reminiscent of Call of Duty 4's Nuke Scene. It sticks with you. Presidia, up until that final part, is very reminiscent of Liberation of Grace Maria. I like the banter between Hitman team. Prez is a treasure just because we have a funny backseater for once. Yeah, I believe he did that, or Slide did mention that in his Everything Wrong With video as well. Yeah. The cruise missile is very good. Torres, or not Torres, but the game said Torres, so I thought gameplay and story integration. One of my favorite lines in any flight arcade game comes from Project Wingman at the beginning of Presidia. We are the descendants of those who would not be ruled. Show them what that means. That's basically a clear indication that the Cascadians have not forgotten their American heritage. And for an American like me, that is powerful. It may not hit as hard for other nationalities and players, but, you know, it hit hard for this American. But by the same token, FAN does seem to have a habit of trying to do better than Ace Combat without really understanding why Ace Combat did the things it did. Case in point, he tried to make the final Kings fight reminiscent of both Pasternak and Pixie. But what made Pasternak's fight actually somewhat enjoyable, if not frustrating, was Pasternak's motivation. What is Pasternak doing in Liberation of Grace Maria? He is challenging LISAs. I'm comparing FAN's writing style with C1 to other aces in Ace Combat. At the moment, comparing him to Pasternak and Pixie. He went with the whole both sides morally gray and you're no better. You want to like flying because you want to kill people. So Yeah, no. Especially since it's heavily implied that Monarch is Cascadian, he is fighting for his homeland, even though he's getting paid to do it. But, yeah, exactly, Fusion. Pasternak, the reason why what he's doing in Liberation of Grace Mary is he is challenging, or single-handedly challenging the entire Amerian military to combat so his wingmen can survive and escape. That is honor. That is badass. And even though the fight itself is annoying as hell, I can respect it because I can respect the man. Pasternak knew he was dead. And he knew he couldn't defy his country. But he could order. He also knew that Estevakia was done. They were going to lose. And so the best he could do was to take the bullet for his squad mates and pray that they lived for a future. Any future that's better than what they're getting. He didn't want them to die. He wanted them to go back home. To make and start families.
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something.
And that is like one of the most honorable sacrifices I have seen any character in Ace Combat make. Yeah, he was supposed to fight the Garuda team. He was going to fulfill his duty, even though he knew it was going to be his death. But that doesn't mean he wants his squadron to be dragged along with him. Because he knew there was no way out of it alive. And Zakale's right. Pixie was fighting for what he believed in. He was an idealist. He earnestly believed in everything he was saying, and instead of, trying to talk the player down and saying, this is all your fault, you stupid asshole. No, Pixie was like, why are you fighting? Is this what you truly believe in? Okay then. Bring it on. Because even though Pixie found himself at the opposite side of the coin as Cypher, he never stopped seeing Cypher as a friend. That's why he's not being ironic or intentionally hurtful when he's saying buddy. Because he honestly still views Cypher as a buddy. It's just that his ideals are making him fight against his buddy, and he hates it.
Hey, you okay? Analysis done. Data linking.
Meanwhile, see, also, even though Pixie launches the nuke, you have 7 minutes to try and stop it. Whereas you don't get that time in Project Wingman.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left. Don't you worry, Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just...
C1 doesn't really have any real connection to Monarch as written in game. So his obsession with you can only be explained by he's fucking crazy.
Strider 1 found the submarine
the and then he basically destroys Presidium before you even have a chance to stop him. You can't do anything. And then you dogfight C1 for what? Revenge? Okay. You beat him. Now what?
Report the results.
That whole sequence is nothing was designed to do nothing but rob the player of a victory.
Did we get him?
And all the while, C1 is blaming you, saying it's all your fault, that you made him do this. But you want to know something? I don't hear. Pretty sure he mentally broke at the bearing straight. Yeah, and he should have died over Prospero. The only reason why somehow C1 returned was so FAN could subvert the player expectations and make fun of the player. You cannot convince me otherwise. Yeah, Zakale's headcanon actually gives C1 a reason for his obsession, because Monarch, in his headcanon, Monarch used to be Cascadia's peacekeeper, and then he decided that the mercenary life paid better, which did not do good things for our mental cases. Well, mental case. Yeah.
Alicorn is diving. Down station damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched. There's no need for retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life. That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces. Strider 1, lock on target. UAV confirmed destroyed.
C1 starts suspected, and Corey knows it. So honestly, became delusional with the pack fed, but still want to fly. And Sicario gave him that choice. Yeah. I can see that. Like, I like that headcanon. It answers a lot of questions. I still say that Crimson One is dead at Prospero, because it's the only thing that makes sense.
You destroyed all of the SAM sites. Yes, sir! All AA guns destroyed. Yeah! The Alicorn has launched aircraft. That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
All VLSs confirmed destroyed. Missile hit.
Yeah, Zakale did a very good job with that headcanon.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I also like the idea of Monarch used to be a criminal pilot working under C1. Yeah, that could work. I just kind of like Zakale's better, because a a former protege having a broken pedestal of their mentor, I think is easier to go nuts and crazy and obsess than a teacher having a rogue student. Like, I have a headcanon for PW as well. It's that the cannon aircraft, the FS-15, is a dual-seater. So you can actually do have Prez with you. Also, I like how I've basically played this entire mission on autopilot. I've been talking about something completely different. I know this mission with the Block 3 like the back of my hand. This is one of the planes that I will often use when I'm just playing this mission by myself. The other one would be the Rafale. So I just know what I'm doing with this aircraft. Weapon use is prohibited.
Do not attack. We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence.
I'm trying to get any Rafales that might be on the flight deck.
Your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Intel was storing. Back when I was a corporate officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the two.
So, about that surrender, I don't believe you.
The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger. Hit the barrel, Trigger. Hurry!
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately. Charged up. Target is the Ocean capital of Hornet. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away.
I can do some of that mission on autopilot, but not all of it.
It fired.
It's okay.
Because at certain points, the VLSs are just way too much.
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass. Move the next shell. All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn. We'll go.
All right.
We'll go. We'll go. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FPS error. Can't reach the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain. Also ahead. Flood the aft trim tanks. Turn the mobile gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs. Don't you see 3 strikes? You can't realize what they
Get
say.
stuck by. Oh yeah. I've got a clip of someone gifting subs at the same time as I get struck by lightning, which causes me to crash. Hello, Gio. Are you mourning the captain?
Target hit. Target hit. Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby. Don't you see? 1 million lives.
Rule 1, never look at the explosion.
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged.
That's another reason why I like twin-tailed aircraft. You can just place what you want directly behind you in between the tails. No enough insight. Okay. You're really good. Alright, is the raccoon live yet? No, okay.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
Wait, we need first blood AK Rambo.
That's right. Yeah.
Fair. Well, some drilling, fueling moments in that mission. Knee high and I engaged. These are 2 pairs begins drop and go to the barrage at 6 a.m. I'm right off fly the 35. Spare Argus or fan Canada aircraft. Fair enough. I mean, I have that excuse a lot because I tend to do themed runs. We'll do one more mission.
That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
And it'll be the Cape Rainy.
Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
Using trader was right about trigger. Set up. All right.
Well, it's time for some
So, according to the Raccoonist, he'll be live by the time we're done with our mission. So we will be raiding Sly after Stram. Although, I'm going to warn you, Sly, I'm probably going to end up needing to raid and run because I'm hungry. And while I don't necessarily need to go to the little pilot's room right at the moment, after a mission I probably will. But I'll definitely leave a lurk. Play until he's ready. All right, continue. Which livery am I going for? Gotcha. Okay. It's French too, right? Same. I like doing the canyon run, trying to never drop below 10,000 speed. I have tried Zakeo, and usually I end up as a fireball on the wall.
To eventually take down the Erusian capital of Barbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final
I'm
phase.
not that good.
Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy.
Also, I've never turned off the metric units for the freedom units.
Under the cover of night,
So I'm used to seeing the metric numbers on this.
valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area.
Challenge max
The enemy's
speed
observation
canyon run in the Dark Star.
above the valley.
I'm glad you sent that to Zakale Fusion and not me, because I would have said, hell no.
In failure. Keep that in mind.
Once you
arrive,
back.
you are to take out the enemy's air defense.
I have not used a HOTAS because I don't have a
Prepare
HOTAS.
for the support squadrons.
But from what I'm hearing, I don't know if I want to use a
Helicopter
HOTAS.
squadron to the
plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
It's a different experience. Oh god. Alright, so we're gonna go with Cross's favorite Hornet. The Legacy Bug. And here is the Strider livery. VMFA 124, Ocean Marine Corps. Attach the LRSSG. Somebody went all out on this livery, and I am here for it. I love it. Question for if Japan did what America did in World War II. Inexperienced pilots train the new ones with the Zero done better historically. No. Because while it's true, oftentimes it is the pilot rather than the plane. The Zero was obsolete by 1942. Because the Wildcat figured out how to fight it. The Hellcat had armor, self-sealing fuel tanks, and it could outfly the Zero. Even with better equipped rookies, no. The Zero could not overcome the Hellcat. And it's not just the Hellcat. There's also the Corsair and the FM2 Wildcat. By 1942 and 43, the Zero's reign was over. We had better aircraft. Now, would it have been as lopsided in favor of the Hellcat? Maybe not. I could see the better trained Zero pilots being able to score a few more kills against the Hellcat. But because the Zero had no self-sealing fuel tanks, 9 times out of 10 when a Zero got hit, the pilot wasn't able to bail. Because the plane caught fire. And if you bailed out, you would burn to death. Also, the Japanese never really bothered to try and perform SAR procedures all that much. Not like the Americans, where you had destroyer escorts fighting each other over who gets to pick up the downed pilot so they can ransom the pilot back to the carrier for ice cream. That was a thing. USS Kidd. Look it up.
Strider Squadron aircraft prep complete.
Guy, big guy. Seriously. I'm now a missile. Yeah, once the kamikaze started happening, you could technically say that a kamikaze Zero was the first guided missile. It's not one that I would want to use, but also thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream. But no, the major problem that the Axis had, tactically speaking, and strategically speaking, The reason why they were done, or why they lost before they really started, was resources. They did not have enough resources to start, and they didn't have enough resources to get more resources fast enough.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft reduce altitude.
They also could not absorb body blows.
Keep altitude below 600
like the Allies could. Like the Allies at the first half of World War II, they were getting bodied left and right. But every loss, the Allies could absorb. And they learned. And why could the Allies absorb all those losses? Well, because of Fortress North America.
That ain't funny. Understood.
There was no way they could touch American manufacturing and engineering, and oil for that matter. So, yeah, the Allies could afford to make mistakes. The Axis couldn't. And every unit the Axis powers lost was one that could not easily be replaced.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
So, yeah, as soon as Germany invaded Poland, it was over. It was just a matter of when.
Watch your speed.
Yeah, we did. However, we were in it indirectly a lot sooner than you might think. By 1940, we were supplying Britain and the Soviets. Well, not the Soviets, but we were supplying Britain arms and supplies and other material through Lend-Lease. And after Operation Barbarossa in 1941, we extended that to the Soviets. God damn it!
You've been detected. You've lost the element of surprise.
Yeah, Kaya's right. The American public would not have accepted us going into war pre-Pearl Harbor. So an electrician said the winner gets the first round bye. Yep.
Strider 1, you have passed.
I don't know why. Either I make it through at, or the
We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
spotlights align just so that I can't dodge it.
Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
But yeah, trying to get America into the war, like actually into the war before Pearl Harbor, is political suicide. Because we didn't want to go into a European war. Now, we kind of sealed our fate when we hit Japan with that oil embargo, because they were, you know, carving up China. And doing things to the Chinese that I don't think we're done in Europe, if you catch my drift. Yeah. The Imperial Japanese were not nice people. But we hit them with an oil embargo, which left them 6 months of oil before they literally starve.
We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
The Japanese are like, well, we can't get oil from America anymore, so we're gonna have to get it from the East Indies. And the East Indies, which were Dutch, are kind of under Australian/British control now. So we're kind of technically already at war with them, thanks to our being part of the Axis. But kind of not. But anyway, we need to get those. But we could probably take them from the British. That's no problem. Oh, what's in the way between Japan and the Indonesia? Oh yeah, the Philippines. Who owns the Philippines at the time? America. In order for Japan to secure their oil so they didn't die, they needed to take Indonesia, and the only way they could do that is if they took the Philippines. Which meant they would have to declare war on the United States, and Yamamoto knew that that was basically the same thing as not doing anything, just slower. And by that I mean they were going to die. And he basically said, after Pearl Harbor, I can give you anywhere between 6 to 8 months to secure our borders. I mean, wait, what? I'm confused now. I mean, if you're talking about needing oil, yeah, countries need oil to live. Even back then. And back then, Japan got like between 75 to 90% of their oil from the United States. Because Texas. But theoretically, they could have, stopped what they were doing in China and just retreated, but their honor code wouldn't let them. So, war it was. And that's why Pearl Harbor was a thing. Because they needed to secure their oil in Indonesia. In order to do that, they had to declare war against the British. And then, well, America, because they needed the Philippines. Yeah, the Japanese had a very strict code of honor. Almost too strict. Oh yeah, no, they did want to build an empire. But their code was the Bushido code. And they kind of took it to an extreme. I'm not trying to be an Imperial Japanese apologist. No. They deserved what they got. I mean, if you think about it, Gio, anything could be viewed as an excuse to do whatever you want as a justification. But psychologically, the Japanese couldn't think of surrendering at that point because of how strong they were at the time. Should they have? Yes, absolutely. Was the lame one? I mean, from my perspective, it's illogical. But there are some points of their honor code that, when used in moderation, are actually a virtue. Keyword, in moderation. Not taken to the extreme. But a large... Although we were kind of... Well, MacArthur was able to exploit that honor code in their final surrender. By letting Hirohito stay in power as the only condition, and by that as just a figurehead, we kind of, or MacArthur kind of used their own honor code against them, saying like, the Emperor was the one that wanted this surrender. Therefore, if you continue to fight against us, you are defying your Emperor, and you have no honor. It allowed the Americans to occupy and rebuild the country without having to worry about constant bonsai charges. And yes, the Emperor did want to surrender at that point. That didn't take any arm twisting. The arm twisting was Hirohito convincing his generals that, hey, the game's up. We lost. Have some dignity about it. And MacArthur trying to convince Truman, hey, give them this one condition, so we aren't fighting here for the next 3 decades. That was it. So, you know. Yeah, the Japanese people and their emperor knew they lost a long time ago.
Excellent work on the night raid.
Pilot who lied.
Marines
Yeah.
arrived from the Ocean and are refueling. This base will serve as a
But yeah, the upper echelons of the military, Geo, yeah, they did not want to accept the fact that they lost. But the average Japanese citizen, soldier, pilot, whatever, and the Emperor, yeah, they knew they lost. The Emperor wanted to give up because he didn't want any more of his people to die. And the soldiers was like, I really would like the fighting to stop, but I have to obey the Emperor. Which is why they kept fighting. That's pretty much the same in all monarchical societies, especially imperial or other authoritarian. The grunts have to follow what the monarch says, whether they like it or not. You know, a lot of that has to go with the upper echelons of the Japanese military and leadership. They were the ones that clearly saw the writing on the wall and said, nope, we can still win. Yeah, a soldier has to follow their orders in any country. But in democracies or republics or in any country where the people have a lot more say in what goes on, they can put the civilians can put political pressure on their leaders to stop the war. I mean, it's happened in United States history with the Vietnam War. We pulled out not because we won it, but because the American citizen had enough of seeing American soldiers and tax dollars get sacrificed to a war halfway across the country or across the world that didn't really matter to the average American. So they successfully were able to purchase their draft dodgers sent to jail because that's an actual crime. That's a felony. Now, after the Vietnam War, the draft was made inactive, but it's still on the books. And any American male that doesn't register for the draft, well, they call it selective service, but doesn't register for the draft on his 18th birthday faces a felony fine and jail time to this day. Frickin' sucks. But alright. I believe the Thievius Raccoonus is live, so we're going to go ahead and call the stream here. I had to register on my 18th birthday when I got my driver's license switched from the permit to the full thing. I had to register. Every American male at age 18 has to register, whether they want to or not. And the feds will take that seriously. Like, if you don't, they will find you and they'll throw you in prison. So he's joining. I tried to join, but due to severe nut allergies, the Navy and the Air Force said no. So, yeah, I'm registered, but I can guarantee you that if they actually decide to forcibly enlist me, we're cooked. We're already cooked. But anyway, tomorrow we'll be finishing up the Air Combat Showcase. Friday will be Dragon Age 2 and The Witcher 3. Then Saturday, Dragon Age 2 and Arkham Knight. Saturday will be The Witcher 3. Sunday, Baldur's Gate 3, Ace Combat 0, Ace Run. Monday, I'm off because I'm taking Step Papa Rez out for steak for Father's Day. Next Wednesday, we'll continue with the Romulan space part of Star Trek Shattered Universe, and we will finish the Hornet run. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and raid Sly. I just got to Set him up. He is playing more Pokemon Black. And, yeah, so let's go ahead and start the raid. Don't forget to refresh the tab once you land in his stream. That way the views will count. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.